Hey guys, this is Brock, and today I put out a little bit of a, yesterday I put out a little bit of a poll saying this: you will get paid $1 billion to live here, but the catch is you have to switch to an Android. What are you doing? And so the results are in, and 12 people said that they would live there, and 4 people said that they would keep their iPhone. And so next, a few swipes over, I put kind of the main contenders for Android, kind of like Android big flagships, and see what people would say. And so this one for the Google Pixel 2 and the LG V30. For the Google Pixel 2 and the LG V30. And so 6 people said that they would go to the LG V30, and 15 people said that they would go for the Google Pixel 2 XL. And I agree with the crowd there. I really do like the Google Pixel 2 XL. And considering that it has pretty much the best camera on the market, and the LG V30 isn't the best, even though it is packed full with a little bit of feature, and it does still have the headphone jack while the Google Pixel doesn't, I still would take the Google Pixel 2. It has great software, it has a great camera, and it has a great UI. So, and even though I'm not a big Android fan, I support that, and I still love the Pixel for that. Next, we have the Note 8 and the S9 Plus. And so 14 people said that they would take the S9 Plus, 5 people said that they would take the Note 8. And once again, I agree with the crowd. So the S9 Plus is a great phone, and the Note 8 is a pretty good phone as well. But the S9 Plus is a little bit smaller, and due to it being a little bit smaller, it has a size that is a little bit more manageable versus the 6.3-inch display of the Note 8. So so that's why I would agree with the crowd. And obviously the S9 Plus is a little bit newer, so it's going to have a little bit better hardware, and the camera is better with that changeable aperture. So that's why I agree with the crowd. Next, we have the S9 versus the Google Pixel 2, the regular size one. And even though I love the Google Pixel, I would have to take the XL. Now, even though a whole bunch of people were talking about how they had screen issues, Google did push out a software update that was supposed to help that. And so it doesn't look as bad. And I've used it in the store multiple times, and I've tilted it off of its axis, and I've used it for a little while, and I didn't notice it much. So that really was a non-issue for me. And so even though the Google Pixel 2 has a great UI and a great interface, like I just said, the Google Pixel 2 regular size really isn't for me. It does feel pretty cheap due to those thick bezels, and even though it does have front-facing stereo speakers, it really doesn't take the cake for me. I really do like the S9 Plus, the S9, because it does have that sleek hardware, and it does have some pretty cool colors to choose from, in addition to having that curved display. And last but not least, we have the S8 versus the S9, and a whole lot of people pick the S9. And as far as regular size goes, I would have to disagree there. I like the S8 because the S9, I really wouldn't need the changeable aperture and the stereo speakers. And this may be an unpopular opinion, but I actually like the S8's fingerprint scanner versus the S9. I've used them both in the store. I both had hands-on time with them, and I just like the S8 more. Now, it may be an older model, but the chipset isn't too far behind the S9. So if I had to pick between the regular size S8 and the regular size S9, I'm taking the S8, and that's just because I don't need the extra features, and the price is obviously going to be a little bit better since it is an older model. And with that, and with it being an older model, more cases are most likely going to be out for it. For this phone, there's obviously going to be more case manufacturers who have already made cases for it, because they've had time to make cases for it. They've had time for it to be out and have all the digits for it and have all the right measurements. So that's why I'm taking the S8 over the S9. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little poll. I'll try to put one out a little while later, and depending on how good this video does. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, and bye.